Hey actors, you know how everyone has an opinion about what you should put in your audition book? Well, they're wrong. It doesn't matter what your college professor thinks belongs there. It doesn't matter what your voice teacher thinks. It doesn't matter what everyone else has in their book. What matters is that you have a book of music that you can use. I do not agree with these lists of like, everyone must have these 20 to 30 categories in their books at all times. That just sets us up to have endless music that may or may not ever actually get sung in the audition room. Everyone's artistry is unique. Therefore, everyone's audition book should be unique. I have clients who will only sing contemporary music. They're like, golden age, get it away from me. That works for them. I have clients who will only ever sing golden age material, and that works for them. So I think a much better question we should be asking ourselves is, what are the roles I want to play right now? And then, what would I sing to book each one of those roles? That is the material that belongs in your book. I think the best audition books have the fewest amount of songs possible to cover as many bases as you need them to cover as possible. It's not every song you've ever sung in your whole life. Maybe it's 8-ish to 10-ish songs that help you actually land the plane and book the roles that you want to book. Another thing to consider is that the audition book is a marketing tool that tells a story of who you are, what your artistry is all about, what kind of art you want to create, what your values are. So what would it look like to create a rubric for yourself that says, this is the kind of material that belongs in my book. This is the kind of material that does not belong in my audition book. You might decide for yourself, I am only singing songs that are exquisitely crafted, well-made songs. Great, that's what belongs in your audition book. You might decide, I am only singing songs by female composers or queer composers or black and brown composers. That's what belongs in your book. You might decide for yourself, I am only singing songs that satisfy the Bechdel test. I'm only singing strong, non-patriarchal characters. That's what belongs in your book. So what is that rubric for yourself? Regardless of your rubric, here are 3 categories of songs I think works great in everyone's audition book. Number 1, songs that can be styled in more than one way. So you might have one song where you can do the up-tempo version of, the ballad version of, and then if you just swing the 8th notes, now it's the jazzy version of. That's a great song to have because with that one song, you have 3 bases covered. You don't have to think of 3 different songs. You just have that one song. Number 2, specialty songs. If you do specialty vocalisms like scatting, riffing, whistle tones, crazy high belting, you should have at least one song that demonstrates those for people. And then number 3, those like magic songs that are just magical when you sing them. So when someone says, what else do you have? Or what do you want to sing? You say, oh, I know exactly what I can whip out that will turn heads and change the temperature in this room. So what songs belong in your book? And if you need help determining that, I am a rep coach. I do this all day long. Let me know. Break a leg.